Story Kids Rise.
The Royal Pea Test. A princess proves her grace. Fairy tales at Story Kids Rise. In a grand and beautiful kingdom, there lived a young prince who longed to find his true princess. He wanted to marry someone with not only beauty but also grace, kindness, and true royalty in her heart. The prince traveled far and wide, meeting many lovely girls from various kingdoms, but none of them felt right. They were kind, talented, and charming, but the prince was looking for something more, something special that would show she was a true princess. His mother, the wise and loving queen, watched as her son grew more disheartened with each passing day. She advised him to be patient, reassuring him that the right princess would come when the time was right. One night, as a fierce storm raged outside, the castle walls shook with thunder, and the rain poured down in torrents. The prince sat by the window, thinking of his search, when suddenly, there was a knock at the castle door. A drenched and weary young woman stood at the entrance. She introduced herself as Princess Elara, explaining that her carriage had been damaged in the storm, and she had lost her way. She asked for shelter until the storm passed. The prince was struck by her beauty and her gentle voice. Her eyes sparkled with kindness, and even though she was soaked to the bone, she held herself with the grace of royalty. But the queen, ever cautious, wasn't so easily convinced. The queen invited Princess Elara to stay the night and ordered her servants to prepare the guest room. But secretly, she devised a test. She took a small, dried pea and placed it under 20 soft mattresses piled high on the bed. Only a true princess, with her delicate nature, could feel something as tiny as this pea, the queen thought, smiling to herself. The next morning, the queen and the prince eagerly awaited Princess Elara's reaction. When she came down for breakfast, her face was pale, and her eyes showed signs of a restless night. "Did you sleep well, dear?" the queen asked, pretending not to know what had happened. "Oh, Your Majesty," Princess Elara sighed, "I tried my best, but something hard in the bed kept me awake all night." "I could feel it through all the mattresses, and it has left me quite sore." The queen beamed, for she knew that only a true princess would have such sensitivity. She turned to her son, and he could see the happiness in her eyes. The prince, realizing that Princess Elara was indeed the one he had been searching for, knelt before her and asked for her hand in marriage. Elara, with a joyful smile, accepted. The castle was filled with celebrations, and the prince and Princess Elara were married in a grand ceremony that lasted for days. The kingdom rejoiced, for they knew they had found their true princess. The prince and Princess Elara ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and their love grew stronger with each passing day. They never forgot the stormy night that brought them together, and the tale of the tiny pea that proved true grace was shared throughout the land. The moral of the story: true worth and grace shine through, even in the smallest and most unexpected ways. The Royal Pea Test. A princess proves her grace. Fairy tales at Story Kids Rise. Kids, please like, share, and subscribe to this video.
Story Kids Rise.